because this one crashed. I heard it all over the forums that something's wrong with the newest firmware that they just updated. And the thing with DJI now, they want you to update. They really want you to update these things, so I'm not getting my battery warning. But I gotta tell you, this thing in sport mode is like wicked fast. You know, wicked. Alright, I'm looking at no satellites here on the UpAir. We got some wind going on with the Phantom 4. I'm trying to compare them, and I mean, the UpAir loses altitude, and I'm not even playing with this, and sometimes your Phantom 4 kind of dips and dodges. It's a drone. You know, it's built by humans, so you got human error in building, and this one, like I said, it's crashed. I got obstacle avoidance on, which is pretty neat. But it's like, even with the UpAir, the higher you go, the better the GPS locks go. But as for the Phantom 4, if I move, hit, it brakes. Move, hit, it brakes. You got a nice little braking system going on with the GPS. Let me put the camera straight for horizon. There we go. Let me check out here. I have 5 satellites, so I'm still continuing on. Just play with the Phantom 4 for a little bit. Okay, and there's your vision of loveliness. The foliage is out. Just doing a real quick yaw. Always make sure you know what direction you're facing before you take off. You can fly above trees, then you don't have to worry about hitting them. Alright. Okay, while Phantom 4 is sitting there, I need to take a look. 5 satellites. And funny how my meters are changing here, and I'm not moving. 1 meter, 332 meters, 5 satellites. Okay. Now, I've still been practicing with the 4. So let's do a return to home.
Go home.
See that thing? It goes into sport mode automatically. And you can cancel the return to home. See, it looks like it went a little too far. But I think what it does is follows its older path. Now my phone just said landing. But now if you notice, it's shifting more to where it took off. It's beeping, giving you a warning. But I might stop it if I see it coming too fast, because that's in the firmware. They need to slow the speed down. You cannot change that yourself. You can still yaw. But see, I don't like the speed that's coming down. So boom, cancel, and boom, a foot off the ground just as I canceled. Alright, but now that I'm here, I will just hit return home and launch. And that way is a safer way to land the Phantom 4. Alright. Okay, so she shut off on her own. Let's look back over here. I got 9 satellites. 5 meters, 1 meter, 323 meters, 12.48 on the voltage. Now I haven't moved it. It's still sitting there, but it's showing that it's moving. So there's bugs in the APM boards. I have an Iris Plus, same thing. And it's a lot more money than the UpAir. And it's cold. Sorry, I got my hands in my pocket. I'm trying to wait for the UpAir here. I could take off with 9 satellites and maybe bring it up into the air a little bit. And some people are getting this idea that you rotate it, it'll calibrate in the air. Sorry, it doesn't work that way. I got 10 satellites now. What does happen if you take off with 10 satellites and you go up in the air, the higher you go, I don't know what it is, but the UpAir can grab more satellites, and once it's locked on, it does keep track of them, but you do see them come and go. You know, they tell you to get the maximum satellites, which I think is 16. I've seen 18 on my meter there. It depends on what area you are. I'm out in the middle of nowhere land, so I think 12's pretty good. I've seen it higher than that. So what we might try to do is, I'm not even going to touch the controller on the Phantom. I'm going to do a takeoff.
The home point has been updated. Take off.
There's the home point. I'm going to bring it up though. Alright, so the active track is on. I'm going to yaw it towards me. Now what I want to do is try to get the UpAir in the air, switch on active track, but I don't think it can. I think the drone is too small. But here we go. I got 12 satellites on the UpAir. The camera's looking at the prop, so so let me see. Let me arm it. Okay, she armed, and you see how I just flick the sticks away? Don't do that, because sometimes she wants to lift off on her own. Alright, I took off, and I'm in alt hold. When your sticks are all up, it's altitude hold, not like the Phantoms where it's automatically into GPS. So I'm going to hit GPS. Alright, I got 12 satellites, GPS. You see she locked a little bit, but she's still drifting, and now she's going into the toilet bowl effect. I'm going to sit here a little bit and watch it, but it's going into the toilet bowl effect. So I got 13 satellites. I still got the toilet bowl effect. I've already flown here, and like I said, see, now it's trying to adjust itself. But if you take over the controls, you can get that toilet bowl effect to stop. I want to see if I can get up a little higher. See, this is tricky because I got no one to run the active track, and this guy wants to float. And I don't think, I can't get the active track on because the UpAir wants to just skedaddle everywhere. I don't want to have a little accident here. So let me hit active track. Can you see the drone, 4? I can see it, but it can't. The Phantom 4 cannot see it. Alright, so anyways, my video camera didn't come on, which I was surprised because normally it's coming on by itself, so let me turn it on. Whoa, you get away from that one. I'm getting no video switch here. .1080 at 60. Okay, now she's blinking, so I'm recording, and I'm just keeping an eye out because I think I can do active track on myself, and maybe let me aim the camera down at me. You stay there, don't move. Hey, I gotta pay my bill today. Alright, wind and wind. She's fighting it. Close, please. The UpAir is fighting the wind. I'm keeping an eye on it. Whoa, she's toilet bowling and trying to fight. Now the Phantom's having trouble over there. And I got the Phantom working on its own here. Cannot see object. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to get the active track to work unless I want to. Let me drop the UpAir. See, she does the hop and bounce, but I don't have return to home. Just be careful. Be careful. Okay, disarm. Stick straight down. Okay, cold day. I'm not losing my video. Let me put on the video on this.